beautiful. Yep.
What is it, velvet?
No, Alcantara.
Guys, black is here. And let me tell y'all something, right? My sister has a 2019 Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. It's got the 4-cylinder, 2.7 liter. I think it's 156, 158 horsepower, something like that. Well, she bought the truck and she's now complaining about the truck. First of all, she said it burns gas, and she's complaining about it does not have enough power. Okay, her second vehicle is a 2017 Honda Pilot. You know, it's got that 3.5 V6 and I don't know, about 250 horsepower, at least 250 horsepower. I don't remember what it's got. But it's more than her Toyota Tacoma. Now, she asked me, is there anything she can do to make her truck faster? And I told her to either add a supercharger or add a turbocharger. Either way, it's not going to be too cheap. I decided to look on YouTube because I'm thinking, you know what? I'm old and I've never really looked up a Toyota Tacoma. So I'm thinking maybe there's something I don't know, which I knew this wasn't. But I said, let me just Google that, how to make a 2019 Toyota Tacoma faster. The first 3 videos I see, all bullcrap. First video is talking about cold air intake. It's talking about changing the coils. It's talking about changing the exhaust. The guy claimed if you change all 3 of those, you will get about 50 more horsepower. By the way, that's on the V6. Couldn't find a video talking about the 4-cylinder. And I asked my sister, I said, why do you think there's no videos on the 4-cylinders? And she was like, why? Because they sell more V6s? And I said, I don't really know about that, but from my understanding, they always have performance mods for the engine that don't need more power. In other words, the V6 is fine. 278 horsepower, that's fine. You know, some people might say, oh, it's weak. Anybody say it's weak is lying. 278 horsepower is not weak, okay? The 4-cylinder is the one that people want more power, but they don't sell. I mean, very few people will sell performance parts for the 4-cylinder. If you know of anybody that has performance parts for the 4-cylinder, leave a link down below. You know, make sure you put 4-cylinder performance parts link or whatever, right? So I looked at the second video and the same thing, the guy talking about cold air intake and bull crap, you know? Then look at the third guy, he's talking about, actually he was talking about a pedal commander. Talking about putting a pedal commander on there and it'll make the truck so much more responsive. I'm like, whatever. But you know, again, people ask, you know, Black, if all of that is bull crap, why do they sell it if it doesn't do anything? Why do they sell it? And it's simple. They sell it because stupid people will buy it, thinking they're going to get, actually think they're going to get 50 horsepower. And I wanted to curse the guy out that's talking about the coils. Oh, you can get 20 or 30 more horsepower. First of all, you got factory Toyota coils on your truck, right? You don't have a check engine light. The engine is running fine. It only takes 1 spark to burn the fuel. You know, I mean, just say, I don't know how much voltage the stock coils put out. Just say they put out 5,000 volts. I'm just guessing, maybe less, I don't know. We'll just say they put out 5,000 volts. Whatever the voltage it is, it's enough for the truck to run without getting a check engine light. So how is adding more spark or is going to make the engine run any better? It's not. It only takes 1 spark. And you know, that's the part that tripped me out. People say that bull crap, you know, horsepower TV used to talk about, what is it? Something 3, E3 spark plug, or to give you more horsepower. You know, I look at it like this. People say this ain't the same thing, but it is. If I fill my house with propane and gasoline, the right amount of propane and gasoline, this room, we'll say this room, and I put a spark plug in the center of the room. One spark plug, you spark it, the room is going to explode. Well, the windows will probably blow out. Propane is not that strong. It won't blow up the house, but it probably blow the windows out. Okay, if I do that again and put 2 spark plugs there, you think it's going to blow the windows out more? It's going to be the same explosion. The same explosion. The same thing goes in the engine. You own your car, and I'm quite sure Toyota know how much spark it takes to burn the fuel. Putting in a hotter coil, it's not going to give you 20 or 30 more horsepower. And I mean, when I hear the people say this, I want to hurt them. Seriously, I want to hurt them because you're sitting up telling a freaking lie. It's a lie. It's nothing else but a lie. Also, why I'm already here. And this is the thing, I was sitting down thinking, this is the reason why I don't have views. This is the reason why I don't have subscribers. Because I don't advertise bull crap like that. I don't do bull crap like that. You know, someone left a comment and said that I have 4 cars. Why don't I do stuff to them to make them faster? Do what? The F-150, I could get a computer to turn up the boost on it, but the rest of them, I can't do nothing to them. There's nothing I can do to them within reason is going to make them faster. The Cadillac, I could take the cam out and put a cam from a DTS and put an upgraded computer. That might take care of it. They give me 25 more horsepower. But, I mean, the Trailblazer, other than add a supercharger, turbocharge, a nitrous, ain't nothing I can do to make it faster. The Golf, the same thing. The ZX14, people talking about you can put a power commander in it, give you more power. Bull crap. Bull crap. Okay? But that's the reason why I don't have a lot of subscribers, because I don't entertain that bull crap. And I tell people all the time, you come to my channel when you want to hear the truth. When you want to hear bull crap, find another channel. Find another channel. There's a bunch of them out there, especially if you put in how to increase horsepower on a 2019 Toyota Tacoma. You're going to see the fourth video, the guy talked about adding a supercharger. So I'm like, okay, all right, that I can see. I can co-sign to that guy. I don't have a problem with his video. Now, I don't have a problem with his video, but I'm going to tell you something happened. I remember when BMW first came out with the little Z3. Remember that little Z3 two-door convertible, whatever? I was delivering auto parts, and I remember going to a BMW dealership, and I saw the mechanic taking the supercharger off. Hell, I didn't know they came with a supercharger. Well, it didn't come with that. The customer had it put on and drove it for a while, was talking about how the engine was pinging. It pinged all the time, and he said that the manufacturers kept sending him different programs to stop it from pinging, and they couldn't stop it from pinging. Now, again, this has been some years ago. That's been some years, probably 20 years ago. Yeah, it's been 20 years ago. So technology may have changed now. Maybe they have superchargers and programmers or whatever they can put on a car that will increase the horsepower without making the engine ping. I don't know. Would I put a supercharger in anything I drive? No, I leave it alone. If I want a faster car, I get a faster car. But again, I'm not going to criticize this guy because he's actually doing something I believe that will give horsepower. But the people talking about that cold air intake, putting loud exhaust, and putting high performance coils is 100% bull crap, okay? And I tell people all the time, this is the reason why if I buy a used car and I find that you have done something to it, I'm not buying it. Because people who do dumb stuff to their car probably done something else dumb. But anyway, this is Dre. This is all I got to talk about. Y'all have a good day. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. Y'all have a good day. Bye.